Bienvenidos a Literally, a su canal. Como les hemos prometido anteriormente, vamos a estar presentando aquí amigos a los que vamos a poder tutear, personas que son cercanas a nosotros. Y este episodio es muy interesante porque ¿cuántos de nosotros no hemos soñado alguna vez con... Oh, shit, I'm speaking Spanish. Why didn't you stop me from doing that?
No, yo entiendo todo lo que tú estás diciendo. I'm not gonna stop you.
Bro, like my brain is...
You turn into literal.
Okay. Welcome to Literally, or Literally, how my friend just taught me how to pronounce it. Like I said before, it's gonna be with Sofia Vergara accent, but with a lot of love. That the point of here is the information that we're bringing to you is useful. And like I promised before, we are now bringing a friend to this episode who is going to share with us a very interesting story of his life. He is a professional musician. He studied engineering of music. He's a very smart guy. He's my personal friend. And he's going to talk to you about his life. How many of you have dreamed before about being a musician? How many of you think that you can live or you cannot live out of that? So he is here with us to share his thoughts about it. Like, we're going to ask him what that's his thing, right? Many, especially for rappers, their life looks very luxurious. And these people seems to have everything in life, but like how hard is to get to that point? And the industry have challenges that you have to overcome in order to put your music out there. This guy is very talented. I personally heard so many of his songs and I love them. And I love his ideas of the songs he wants to make, about his personal life, some of them to share personal anecdotes and deep stuff that he has gone through. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Welcome, Giovanni. Welcome to Literally.
It's a long time coming, long overdue for us to do this. Literal, literally. So yeah, I go by Pro the Artist. I've been making music pretty much my whole life. The engineering came super late. I was already engineering my own music prior to even going to sound engineering school, because I just started from recording my own music at a very young age in middle school. So once the opportunity was presented to me to go to school for sound engineering, I was like, I'm already doing it.
Yeah, but before that, I want to like when, and this is one of the questions that we're gonna that we did out in the street, right? So when did it happen? When did you say to yourself, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a musician? Oh, and what made you want to be? Like what? The success, the money, or the passion for music? Remember, two questions in one. When and why?
I believe when the Fugees came out, it had to be in the mid 90s, maybe 96. I was already in Florida. And my family used to have me performing parties, this song Killing Me Softly by Lauryn Hill and the Fugees. And I used to flip my hat over and basically take offerings from people for performing. So when I seen people would leave dollars in my hat, it changed my whole life. I was like, wait, I could get money? And mind you, I'm a kid. But I did it for the love of the art, for people watching me perform, and the attention it gave me, it was like a superpower. Like having the microphone, controlling the crowd, it being family, giving you praise, then random people telling me, oh, you really did that. So I just opened up my whole brain. So that was the win. What was the other question?
Why?
I guess controlling the crowd, being in front of the crowd, not that I'm an attention seeker, but when I was super young, that was like a big deal, because as a kid, you want to be looked at. That's why people do, that's why kids do random stuff to get attention. And as much as attention that gave me, and people were giving me dollar bills, it was like, it opened a whole door of like, oh yeah.
This is what I want to do for
life.
life.
It's a power. It's a power.
There's a power behind it. You think it's power? So, do you like, how about the artistic part, like the art, like did you you were performing, but like did you feel you have the skills to make, when did you feel you have the skills to make music and perform?
Yeah, because those are two separate things. Like just
Mm-hmm.
performing other people's song was a trip and a high
Yeah,
as a kid. I
exactly.
didn't know, right? That dopamine hit. It was basically like dope. Uh, Shortly after, just having, at the time they were selling instrumentals on CDs, so I would go home and just rap. And I used to have uncles that would rap with me, and I would challenge them, or they would challenge me to rap, and it made me like, oh, I'm gonna really like start
Uh,
writing dog, hog, jog, and that opened up like way I could compete with people older than me. And at the time, now I'm getting better than them at a younger age. It just blew my mind. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's great. How old were you?
this is before 10 years old. Like, and then I had the luxury of at the time my aunt, my Titi Selly, shout out to Titi Selly, she was with somebody named Mike, and he had a DJ system. So he used to come to my house because he's friends with my brother. And I used to rap on the mic. And when he would go to the store or leave the house, he would tell me how to turn it on, how to turn on the mic, how to record. And I used to do little cassette tapes. And that was crazy. Like, just to have that in my house. He would bring all his equipment, all his vinyls. That was the beginning of that.
Wow, that's crazy. You know that I used to record music in tapes too, and I remember I sent these tapes to one girl that I liked with my cousin, and my cousin ended up dating this girl.
Oh, he said
Out
it
of
was him.
my no, I was my it was my son, but she probably never heard it. Like, nah, the excuse of going to her house was with my tapes. That's
Oh, I
funny.
have stories about that too, like doing songs for girls and putting it on a CD at the time, and didn't work, but it makes you like, I don't know, when you do music for people and just do music, there's a power in that, in the
Yeah,
art form.
yeah, yeah. There is a power of that. So when did you decide that you want to do this professionally? And what the people around you, what did the people around you tell you? Like, do you have people who support you, or most of the people told you that, this is gonna, it's a hard, it's a hard path, and
So there's like chapters, like, so there was middle school of dropping, uh at the time, because my artist name grew from prototype to pro the artist.
but that change was recent.
Yeah, that changed super recent. So I'ma always be, people gonna know me as prototype. That's why shorten is pro, because everybody say, yo, pro, what's up. But prototype, I dropped a project called Prototype Judgment. I recorded all myself, and I was selling it for $5 in middle school, and people actually bought it. So that
Oh,
was one phase. And then the second phase was in high school. After leaving another school I was in, I was selling it over there, and it was like people actually gravitating to the music. Dead, that was the first time I went to the studio. Like at the age of, I had to be like 17 years old, going to an actual studio and having an engineer give me love on how my music sounded. And it was the first time I ever went to actual recording studio, which I think is kind of late for somebody who does music. I didn't go to a real recording studio till like maybe my senior year in high school or something like that. So I was recording everything before in my own home studio and my home equipment. So that just took it to a whole nother level. Having older people like give you credit for your own music.
yeah, yeah. Did anyone tell you like, don't do it, it's hard, just put your energies in another career or something like that?
Surprisingly so. I mean, yeah, because people are like, yo, you got to find a way to make money. So you got to put more money into your equipment, put more money into like promotion. So yeah, I learned that early. So, there's definitely people that, I don't think it was all wrong. Like they were trying to change my dream, or they're just like, you got to find something where you can make money till that's making you money.
Oh, that's a very nice point of view, because like many people, when they say this stuff, I sometimes I kind of feel that they are like keeping others from chasing their dreams. But like the point of view is different. Like they are actually helping you
Yeah. Yeah, you
to,
got to find something to fund your habit
yeah,
and your good habits, just so you could put the best work you can.
So that brings me to the next question. Can you live out of being a rapper?
So
And what does it take?
this is like a super tricky question because I just think you have to be, and I've said this on my Instagram, you got to be multifaceted. You can't just do one thing. Like, you can make money off songwriting, you can make money off engineering, you can make money producing for people. So there's so many ways in music that just being a rapper, as far as the climate now, it's a little more tougher because people think the power of social media, oh, it should be easy to make money. No, it opens up doors a little easier, and you could get to places a little sooner and quicker. But you still got to put a lot of work. So my luxury is that I got so much music recorded. I probably don't got to record or do anything music, new ideas for like 10 years. So you got to diversify yourself. That's why I got into film and video and photos. Like, it's all a part in art. So you can make money as a rapper, but you got to do so many other things too. You can't just focus all your energy on making music.
Yeah. So like you will say that to become a rapper when you don't have like the resources, like you're not the son of rich people, so you need to go so like through different steps, like producing, like helping other rappers and filming stuff until you become one of them.
Yeah, pretty much. Cause it's all the same. Like, it's
So I have a question right here. So now that you mentioned that all that path that you have in your mind that will help you to be like a professional known rapper, if you uh, were to talk to the prototype yourself
yeah,
when you were in high school, right? At that moment where you were selling, at that moment where you were selling for $5 the tapes,
yeah.
what would you advise to yourself?
I would advise
To become like, what would you advise in order to achieve being a famous rapper?
I would say people that were more like-minded all the way. Like, people that, like, your friends have the same exact goals and what you wanted to do is would have been the best outcome. And where nobody kind of like is half in, half out, I would have said I would have should have been in those circles way earlier. Cause even
What
when
is
I
your advice? Like you have to advise to Jehovah or the prototype of those moments. What would you like? You see that kid in front of you.
yeah,
What are the words?
like I said, try to get together with people who are doing the same thing as you a little more, that it matters to them, not
Mhm.
where it's half in, half out.
Got it.
Like, people that are all in. So your friend circle, young, you would prefer that you guys have more similarities and are aiming for the same goal, which is super hard. You know what I'm saying? But that would be my advice to the young me, for sure.
And for those people now who wants to be not just rappers, like singers or musicians, like music producers, what would you advise them? What is it? What is the right path to for them to get to be known in the industry and to put their names out there to be hired for,
There's no right, there's no perfect path. It's just put it out. Like, that's what people get on me. Like, my family is always telling me, just put it out. Obviously, you want to kind of package it well, that you don't just want to just put the song out and put one cover photo or a picture and that's it. You kind of want to tailor make it for people, because in this short attention span, I want to hook you with not just the music but the visual, the style of it. So it's easier to do because everybody got phones. So there's a way to do it. You just got to be super consistent, and that alone is a skill. Being consistent is an underrated skill,
It
which
is.
is the killer of most dreams. Just having lack of consistency.
And work hard, right?
Yeah.
So you mentioned something now that made me think that also like having some sort of good luck like help,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Do you think that is what makes the difference between famous artists, and it's or at least it's a big part of it, like having good luck, being lucky.
So luck
Because
is
you can I heard your songs personally, right?
yeah.
And when you play those songs to me, I'm like, this is something like it can perfectly, be in the radio.
Yes.
Like it has the quality of good songs. So why your music? I mean, some of your music is out there, Spotify
Yeah.
and there, but like one of those music that I heard that is not out. Why is not at the same level of those songs? Like who makes these decisions, and how are these decisions made? Because that's at the end is that's what makes these rappers or musicians well known, right? Like when somebody picks their song and put it out there, then like they promote this music.
It's a lot of things. It's knowledge, it's capital, it's getting the music to the right person that can help you, reach a bigger audience. So people could call it luck, but like I told one of my boys not so long ago, Nelson was good. You just got to be swimming in the water of being creative and being consistent that it just pretty much comes your way.
Got it. So now that you're mentioning that, uh, so at this point of your life, are you living out of that already, or you still in the stage of doing?
I'm still building, I'm still working. Opportunities have came a lot being more active. So the more you do it, the more doors open.
That's great. So Mike, I've been thinking about this question, and is you're doing what you really like to do, right? Like, how do you feel when you sit down to compose, to write, to create a song? How does that make you feel? I'm asking you this because you're living you're probably not making a lot of money now. You're not, at Drake's level, but like you're doing something you like. So would you change that for a job that gives you a little more money, or do you feel like doing your passion is something that you like living off?
No, no, well, it's something you love and you could benefit from. It's not really work. It's the dream. That is the dream. Like getting paid or getting recognition for something you love to do that you work hard at and spend the most time investing in. No, that's a dream in itself. Back then it was you wanted to do music that sounded good, and once you got to that, then you start worrying about the next step. So no, no, it's great. I mean, I'm doing what I love to do. So that's the best part.
Even if you're not making millions yet, right?
Even if I'm not making millions yet. Yeah.
So do you want to share with us that story with your friend that you were talking?
Yeah, cuz we was in the car one day. Shout outs to Element. He was in the car and he stops the song that I'm playing that I just recorded. He said, "Yo, like how do you feel about hearing yourself on wax?" And in hip hop terms, that's hearing yourself on a CD or on an MP3 or just hearing something you just recorded. And he made me realize is that used to be the dream. You wanted to hear yourself sound good, the mix sound good, you sound professional quality compared to everybody else you trying to like strive to be or strive to be next to. And I was like, he like reminded me of perspective, like you're doing it, you in it, you know? It's not really chasing a dream, you're living the dream. And sometimes people got to remind you that you're in it. Just like being on
Yeah.
literally, like this is what we wanted to do. We wanted to be in front of the camera
Yeah.
and be able to showcase ourselves. So right now we in our own dream.
Yeah. And helping people through friends
Yeah.
who people who you can feel close to, people who can reach you out. You're gonna leave your social media and your information. People might have questions about your music. Who knows, right? Like people who want to learn, but also people who are more advanced and
Yeah.
want to help you, or promote you or sponsor you. Who knows? Uh, but I keep on thinking of other people looking at you right now, and is it frustrating like when you listen to these high quality songs that you made and you listen to other songs from other rappers or people, and or you like being objective, do you feel there is a lot of difference between their songs and the music you're making, the music they're making, the music you're making right now? And if you see any difference, like you have to be objective, you are a professional in that. I mean, like I said before, like for me they sound very good.
Yeah.
But like I'm not a professional. You have another prism, right, to evaluate this. So what is your
So the market is crazy because what they promote, like the masses promoting, like a lot of it could be subjective, but it's like more garbage. Like they're kind of like trying to they're trying to most of like the big artists. This might be taken the wrong way, but some of the artists they push is like to dumb down people, is to make them dumb. There's a lot of substance in music if you look for it, and that's your cup of tea. But for like the young generation, they're trying to, they're trying to showcase like ignorance and stupidity, and that's why I don't compare myself to whoever's out. It's like just make the best music, make the most meaningful music, make the most heartfelt music, and tell stories that way because it's gonna resonate with the people you need. Because you just need a core fan base that's gonna stick with you. You know, may not be millions, maybe 100 million, and maybe a few thousands. If that few thousands can help you make a livelihood out of it, sign me up for that all day.
exactly? Because at
Yeah,
the end of the day, you will be doing something that is no work,
yeah.
something that doesn't feel like work when you do something you like to do. So before this episode, I was thinking of, oh, my friend is coming here. He's a rapper. I remember some videos you showed me one day and how you were looking, and I was trying to get ready, wearing a hat today
Yeah.
for this episode. Do you think is the look of a rapper in the musicians is important? Like you have to look like a rude guy, or I mean, can you? Yes, I want to ask you that question, and then can you list 5 rappers that sings about like meaningful and good topics, and I don't want to make you at least 5 that talk about bad stuff, like just the 5 that you will say they rap about meaningful and good, music.
I would
And
say,
also, I
yeah.
remember about the outfit I asked. I'm sorry, I'm making so many questions like back to back.
The outfit, I mean, I guess I wear I wear hats growing up in, or not so much growing up in New York, but having uncles and cousins that come from New York and me being born in New York. That's just like in our culture. The Yankee hat, like that's like the typical rap outfit. I got friends that tease me like, "Yo, I need to take off the hat," but show the bald head more. But it's just a thing that it's just part of my upbringing. And then the top, I mean, just 5 rappers. I mean, even if I don't have 5, it's just probably people who I listen to, like the J. Cole's, the Kendrick Lamar's. Um, I listen to a lot of old school stuff. Like I still listen to Pac, Nas. I could throw Jay-Z in there.
So
Like,
now specifically about the songs with good messages that you'll say, okay, this songs it has a beautiful model.
unpopular, what people probably won't even know is I rarely listen to rap music. Like even though I make rap music,
Well, don't tell me that you listen to salsa. You don't seem to
I
be.
can't be in the club all night listening to salsa. I gotta be super lit. But no, but I listen to like I'm an R&B fan. I like slow music. Like I write R&B too. So I like that's the type of stuff that I like to listen to while I'm driving in the car. So I don't listen to rap music a lot. I don't get my inspiration through rap music. I get it more through like other genres of music. Like that's challenging. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, so I think my next question will be like, in which stage right now do you feel you are, and what are your next projects?
I'm getting better at storytelling through visual. So like when it comes to me being called proto artist, it encompasses not just music artistry, but visual artistry, which come hand in hand. So like I want to tell more stories through the visual, even though the music has got to be good. That's where I'm kind of trying to master now and tell real stories that real people could relate to. And more so, like people I'm related to, people that know me on a day to day. They might not even know those stories, but I want to paint pictures through visual art. And that's my next phase. And as far as projects, I'm always making new music. So I'm in this year's more so dropping a bunch of singles and getting momentum to worry about like whatever my EP or my album or project is going to be, because I just want to build momentum for that.
Huh. Great. Is there any song that you would like to share with us?
Well, stay tuned. That's what I'm going to say, because, I'm not the type to just say this is coming and this is coming. Wait till it's done. Follow me on Proto Artists on every social media, and we just working. We're just putting in work.
All right. That sounds great, my friend. Let's see what the people outside there think. Let's go to do some interviews. And,
Let's do it.
And let's do it. Let's go now to see what the people, ¿qué piensa el vecino? ¿Alguna vez ustedes soñaron con ser famosos cuando eran pequeños?
Sí.
Sí, ¿no? Como todo el mundo.
Como tú, pues, ¿cuál es ese sueño en particular que tenía?
Bueno, la NBA siempre fue lo que me dieron de mamar, ¿no? Siempre fui de los Celtics, por mi padre era de los Celtics. Entonces...
¿Y tú cuál era tu...?
Yo quería ser actriz.
¿Actriz?
Actriz o cantante.
¿Teatro o televisión?
Televisión.
Televisión.
Yo quería salir en las películas.
¿En qué momento abandonaron y por qué?
Cuando llegué a los 16 y no crecía más.
Yo hice teatro de pequeña bastantes años, lo que pasa que, bueno, al final seguí con los estudios y...
¿Qué piensan ustedes de eso de que a veces seguimos las presiones o el mercado que las pasiones?
Sí, totalmente.
Sí.
Y la necesidad también de a lo mejor ver que quizás ese camino es un poco más difícil y entonces dices, bueno, necesito algo más seguro.
Yo creo que sí. Sobre todo eso por la presión, ¿no? A nivel social, a nivel familiar, de tienes que estudiar, tienes que buscar una carrera, un buen trabajo y irte de casa pronto.
Sí.
Entonces yo creo que un poco...
¿Alguna vez algún amigo o algún familiar los ha desalentado de perseguir alguno de sus sueños?
Sí, totalmente.
¿Cómo ha sido ese caso? ¿Le han dicho no y ustedes han seguido o se han apartado del camino?
Sí, no, totalmente. Y yo creo que a ambos, además, porque cuando eres pequeño a lo mejor dices en casa, pues quiero ser, pues eso, quiero actriz o quiero ser, y te dicen no, porque de eso no se vive, es muy difícil.
Es muy difícil, nada de comer, hay que sacrificar mucho, no vale la pena.
Totalmente, de hecho, seguramente, y yo me acuerdo de enfadarme con mi madre porque yo decía, pero si es que hay gente que lo hace y seguro que sus familias les apoyan y sí, o sea, muchas veces seguro que si tienes el apoyo de tu familia, tiras adelante.
Like, what was your childhood dream job?
I wanted to be a police officer.
Mine's professional baseball player.
Did you pursue that? Did you follow that dream or?
Still am right now. Yeah.
Good.
No, I'm actually a real estate agent. So,
Oh, why?
I just love communicating with people, and I love, just meeting new people all the time. And I guess you can do that as a police officer, but honestly, I think that fear took over, and I was scared that I couldn't do it. And I still think about it a lot, but I like real estate.
I agree. Have you ever been discouraged to follow or pursue a dream? Yes or no, and what did you do?
No, I don't think so. Right now I'm in the Coast Guard, but follow a dream, I don't know. Still
Have you ever been discouraged that any of your friends told you, oh, that is so going to be too hard?
I think anybody will. I mean, our buddy, we didn't believe in his dream, and now he's got 2.5 million followers on Instagram. So, but that's probably about it.
What did you do? Did you listen to the advice, or you just follow your passion?
Follow your passion.
What was your childhood dream job?
My childhood dream job, I would say, was to be a professional soccer player.
Were you ever discouraged to do it, or?
I made it pretty far. I ended up playing semi-professional soccer at one time, and turned to volleyball, beach volleyball. So these are I've always been a sports guy. In my family, we have some pro football players, pro hockey players, and pro golfer in my family. So I kind of fell for the athletic thing, and I got close, but I was a little short.
I bet your house is full of trophies and stuff.
Yeah. But lots of friends, lots of memories I've made, and I wouldn't change anything.
So we're here with
Greg. Hey everybody.
Yeah, we have a couple questions for you. The first question is like, what was your childhood dream job?
You know, that's a great question. The childhood dream job was hospitality.
That's good.
Yeah, sales and service and hospitality. I found that the most enjoyable. When people are having fun, it's easy to enjoy the job.
So that's what you wanted to be when you were little? No, you never wanted to be a musician, famous, actor, like those type of stuff?
The first job I ever had was a Friday night graveyard shift at a place called Jack in the Box.
Wow.
And I just loved serving people.
That's great.
Yeah, so that was it. I got it and I stuck with it.
That's great. So our first question is, what was your childhood dream job?
Oh, I think actress.
That's your actor.
Tennis player.
Tennis player. Oh. Did you, at some point, were you discouraged to do it? Like somebody told you that it was so hard, like no people live out of that? Or people supported you?
My parents were like, go take acting lessons, do whatever you want. But I changed like what I wanted to do every year.
So what are you doing now?
I didn't know that you wanted to be an actress.
I do marketing.
And she's very successful.
That's
And I still play tennis.
You still play tennis?
I played today. I'm a little
so
tired.
Hard. I tried to play tennis one. I thought it was an easy sport. No, like you use every muscle of your body when you play tennis.
Yeah.
So hard.
And it's hot in this heat. Oof.
Yes, it's so hard.
So we're back here with our friend Pro the artist. I'm sorry. I'm used to call you prototype.
That's
so
cool.
It's okay. Pro the artist. So we're back here, and one of the things before we end this episode, I like knowing about like nice stories of like experiences that you have had in the past. Would just share with us one of your performances or something nice that happened to you, and then something that was kind of I would say bitter or challenging. So both, both sides, both extremes, right? Something very nice that happened to you and something that is an experience that you wouldn't wish some of the people here.
I'll start with the bad, and the bad was more so of second guessing yourself, doubt. This could come from like childhood stuff, right? I won't get deep into that because that's a whole nother episode that we definitely coming back to talk about. But doubt, just kind of second guessing your talent or how good you really are. Now, on the flip side, the good story about this is that when I started collaborating with a bunch of local artists in South Florida, Miami to be exact, shout outs to UB and him opening the door for me to work with a lot of locals. And when they started hearing me and what I was capable of doing and as much love they showed me, it changed my life. It changed everything. It made me want to pull more music out. It made me want to collaborate. It made me want to go outside more. It gave me a whole different layer of, of belief. And people reaching out to me on a regular basis to go do a hook, which is a chorus for their song. And just me being like someone they even think of collaborating and reaching out to has just changed everything for me when it comes to like being sure, because it's almost like your birthday. Like your friends make your birthdays great, and the people that you work with in music and other artists, they just make you believe even more. Like now you really could talk crazy and be like, no, I'm worthy. And that cosign from other people like has taken this to a whole nother level, and it's just getting better.
That's beautiful, man. Beautiful. And I wish you nothing but the best in your future. So I just want to thank you for coming to Literally. Thank you. It's been nice having you here. It's been amazing spending the whole day with you, having these interviews outside. It reminds me of those moments when I met you. You always being helpful and a nice person with a good heart. I know many good things are to happen to you in the near future or the future after you work hard.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see you in all over the media and just having so much success.
Global.
Global. Oh, but before, you wanna sing something, or you'd rather send me a video and I put it in the chat?
Yeah, we could do that.
We can do
yeah,
that. You don't rap like solo. You don't.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. When it
You
comes
can-
to that, we
Well, don't
we
forget,
keep
you have
people
to
in
share with us.
suspense. Yeah,
What was that?
And we keep people in suspense. Like we can't give them all. We can't give them it all.
Okay, good. Okay, but like, don't forget to share something new,
Yeah.
something that you don't have anywhere else. So people will.
I'll
come
give
to-
you an exclusive just for literally.
Yeah, that would be nice because you are the first person I'm interviewing. So that means that you are the godfather of this channel. And
That's a big deal. I don't take that lightly.
yeah, that's beautiful. And thank you again. So, guys, like we said before, we're bringing these friends here. They're close to you, reach them out. If we have these people here because they're open to interact with you personally, we don't want to have the monopoly through literally. Like, you don't need to come to literally to reach them out. Just go straight to them. They're your friends too. They want to help you with the tools they have available for you. And like I said before, this is a good reason to come to this channel so you can see if you can live out of your passions or not. I think that today gave us a good message, right? It depends. If you really like to do something, you're going to enjoy what you're doing. It doesn't matter how much money are you making at some point. You can become famous or not. Hopefully you will. But if you don't, at the end of the day, you're going to do something that you love every day. So I think that's the message that I have from today. And of course, hard work and having a good heart. So I can't wait for you guys to send me your videos, your comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like these videos. Thank you very much for watching us and supporting us. See you in the next episode. Bye. Bye. Thank you, my friend.
My brother.
The heartbeat of the soul laid bare on the canvas of air, building melodies in the shadow of thought. And the world listens with open ears to live between the echoes and the quiet, touched not by what is heard, but what is felt.